Now that you and I are married, you're going to be my family's servant. There is nowhere for you to run.
I was so shocked by how your mother's attitude changed the moment the judge pronounced us husband and wife. I've never seen anything like it.
She was so happy. Now we finally have someone we can force to do all of our chores while we live off of the money that you make from your job.
Did you really just marry me so that you would have someone to take care of all your chores?
Of course I did. It was the perfect plan. Now we have our own servant who will work non-stop to make sure we're happy. You'll never get any sleep and only do what we tell you to do.
But I go to work during the day. Are you really not going to let me sleep at all?
You're going to be working until my mom falls asleep, and then you're going to do whatever I tell you to do until the morning. This will be your life now.
But I can't live a life like that. Nobody can. I'll divorce you.
Good luck. I'll never let that slide. I'll never sign those divorce papers.
So you really think you've trapped me into a corner with no means of escape, huh? I thought something was up when you invite your mom to come to the courthouse for our ceremony.
What is weird about that? Isn't it natural for a mom to want to be there for her son when he gets married?
Well, you know that the whole courtroom gave you and your mom a bunch of weird looks when she shouted at the top of her lungs that I would have nowhere to run now, right?
Whatever. I am sure they all saw that and just thought that she was so excited for her son to be getting married. I bet everyone thought it was rather cute.
They all looked pretty queasy, actually. I'm not some tool that you can just use until I break, you know. I'm a human with limits, and I have rights.
No, not anymore. Now you are nothing but my servant. You'll do nothing but earn money and work for us until you drop. You don't even have the right to say no to me.
And did your mom have to go through this same thing when she and your dad got married too?
My grandma died early, and so my mom never had a mother-in-law to deal with.
So then she just thinks that this is what mothers-in-law are supposed to do? Torture their sons' wives until they have nothing left?
I am sure that you'll get used to it soon. You'll learn to love your new life soon. But then again, I don't really care one way or the other if you do.
And this is what you think a happy and healthy marriage is supposed to look like.
By the way, I saw you talking to that notary at her help window. Just what were the two of you talking about?
She told me there was some trouble with the paperwork and that she would have to refile some things.
So then that means all the paperwork is going to go through then. That's great.
Are you and your mom still eating?
That's right. Mom took me out to grab some fancy French cuisine as a celebration for my wedding.
Wow. Well, that sure sounds nice.
As of tomorrow, you are going to be moving in with my family. Make sure that you have your bags packed tonight, got it?
What? You expect me to move in tomorrow?
That's what my mom is saying anyways.
And you just parrot whatever your mom tells you to, don't you?
There is no point in doing anything if it doesn't make my mom happy. Anyways, as of tomorrow, your new life as my wife starts. So you better get ready for it. I am going to go out and enjoy my final day as a single man.
Well, I sure hope that you have fun with that.
Oh, I will. I might even go to a strip club with some of the boys.
My name is Letty, and I am a 33-year-old businesswoman. Who does this creep think he is? Does he really think I have no means of escape? I'll just hire a lawyer and force the divorce through. That's what someone might normally think. But I have a plan for my husband and his evil mother. If I just run away now, then surely there is going to be a second victim of theirs. They have to be stopped. 2 years ago, one of my heels got caught in a grate and I couldn't move. That was when Charlie showed up and saved me. As a way of saying thank you, I gave him my number, and not long after that, we began to date. It wasn't long before I had met his mother and he proposed to me. His mom was truly kind to me and talked all the time about how she felt that she had gained a new daughter. I remember how kindly I thought she smiled at me. It was only later that I learned that this was all an elaborate act. At our wedding, Charlie's mom shouted out for joy that she had a new servant and that I was never going to get away. Everyone around us was murmuring and staring. The moment our papers were processed and stamped, Charlie's mom's attitude completely changed. In order to go through with my plan, I decided to go ahead and live with his mom and go through what seemed like hell.
Did you change your clothes like a good servant when you got home?
I really wish you wouldn't make me wear this chain around my neck. Don't you think that's just a little distasteful?
Shut up, servant. How dare you question something that my mother came up with?
But it's really heavy and pulls down hard on my neck. I hate wearing it.
Is my servant still whinging and whining? Don't you have some work that you should be doing?
Look, I really don't mind about eating you and your mom's leftovers in the hallway or being forced to take 5-minute-long cold showers. I don't even care that you two use up all of my money. But this chain is just too much.
But how else are you going to remember that you're our servant if you're not wearing that?
You don't understand. It makes it hard to breathe. Please just let me take it off, Charlie.
Well, okay. I'll ask my mom, but I seriously doubt that she'll let you get away with that.
Also, I wanted to talk about something else. I don't think you've been going to work lately. Did you quit your job or something?
Well, you make $5,000 a month, don't you? Why would I bother going to work then?
I see. So then, did you quit your job?
Also, you know my mom. She likes walking over to the casino and passing the time there. And now that we have our own personal servant, you can make sure she has enough money to always be able to go.
Oh, well, I am just so happy that she can live her best life on my dime.
By the way, I can't help but notice that you haven't gotten pregnant yet. Are you defective or something? What's the matter with you?
Yeah, I don't really know. It's anyone's guess, really.
Well, I guess we can't send you to the hospital. They would see all the bruises I left if they examined you. What to do?
Besides, your mom told me that I wasn't allowed to use any money for myself if I was going to the hospital.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to try even harder then, won't we? My mom is getting sick of dealing with just you and has been grumbling about wanting grandchildren.
Well, I certainly hope that I can give your mom every little thing that she wants in this life.
Good. And make sure you apologize to her for failing to do so as of yet. You better get on your knees and beg for forgiveness. Show some more respect to your mother-in-law.
Of course. I will be sure to cry and plead. I only hope that it's enough for her.
And what about my dinner? What are my mom and I having tonight?
Well, you're having steak, of course. Just like you asked, Charlie.
Wow. Well, that sure makes you lucky, doesn't it? You can make sure to eat all the fatty bits that we don't eat.
Thank you so much for being so generous to me. It means a lot.
You really ought to be grateful. It's thanks to us putting you on this leftover diet that you finally started to lose some weight. We really are killing two birds with one stone, aren't we?
Yeah, of course. And just like you asked, I'm only drinking water on my lunch breaks as well, so don't worry about that.
Good. I'm glad to hear that you're finally settling into obeying our orders.
Well, I guess I'll just get back to work then. No point in sitting around here.
That's the spirit. Make sure you make lots of money for us.
Yes, I promise to try my best to make enough money for you both. Are you two both here now?
We are. Mom told me that you're still not home yet. Are you walking somewhere or something? I'm about to get home, so you better get back and start making dinner.
That's right. We always have dinner at 7:30. Where is my food? Shut your mouths, you pieces of trash.
Excuse me? What did you just say to us? Who do you think you are?
I think I just called you both what you really are. Big pieces of walking trash.
How dare a servant like you talk to your master like this? What's the matter with you?
Oh, man. Oh, I'm laughing so hard that my stomach hurts. Just who do you think you're calling a servant? You two are just jobless leeches living off of my hard work.
You apologize to my mother right now, You can't talk to her like that.
If anyone should be apologizing here, it should be you to me.
I guess we haven't trained you enough yet, have we? You get back here right now and put on your collar like a good servant.
I am never going to go back to that house. Do you understand me?
Excuse me? Do you really think that you're going to get away with this?
I have had just about enough of the garbage spilling from your mouth. I have kept quiet for the past 5 months, but I have reached my limit. I can't take it anymore.
Are you trying to fight back against us? We're your masters and you have to listen to us. What do you think you're going to accomplish by running away? I'll divorce you. Is that what you want?
That's right. That moment you married my son, you agreed to be our servant, and I am not going to let you escape. But didn't you know? Charlie and I aren't even married.
Wait, what? What is that supposed to mean? Are you really that stupid? Did you forget who your husband is? I watched you submit the paperwork to the notary. I saw you do it with my own eyes. That's right. They took the paperwork and said that they filed it.
Well, then you go to the courthouse and check their records for yourself. I'm sure you'll see that we are, in fact, not married.
No, that isn't true. What are you talking about?
Do you remember when I was called back to the notary's desk the day we got married?
Well, yeah, I remember that, but so what?
And do you know what I told her when I went to the window?
What did you tell her?
I whispered to her to return that paperwork to me. And she folded it in half and gave it back to me.
I don't believe this. So, you mean that we're really not even married? It was never submitted?
Of course not. There is no way that I would ever marry a man like you.
But why have you been living here with us if you two aren't even married? Maybe she actually enjoys living as our servant.
Of course I don't think this has been fun. I just stayed here to gather up evidence.
Evidence? What are you talking about?
I am talking about videos, recordings, pictures, all kinds of evidence that I can use against the two of you.
Oh no, this is bad. I order you to get rid of all of those.
I risked my life to get these. There is no way that I am going to be getting rid of any of this. You must really be an idiot if you think I would ever do that.
How dare you speak to me like that? You need to learn some respect, servant.
I don't plan on obeying a batty old woman like you anymore. Do you hear me?
Don't you talk to my mother like that. What's the matter with you? You clearly need more training and discipline. Get back here right now so that we can punish you. Yeah! Get back here so we can punish you, servant!
I think it's sweet that you two morons have each other to keep each other company at least.
You're pregnant right now, aren't you? If you are, then maybe I'll forgive you for what you've done. Just come back and we can talk this out.
Of course I'm not pregnant. There is no way that I would be.
What? But why? We weren't using any birth control. Don't tell me that you're barren.
I used a little thing called an IUD. I had it placed inside me.
What the hell is that? Isn't that a bomb or something?
Wow, you are way more stupid than I thought. Google is free, you know.
Don't you sass me.
But I don't really think you even know how to make a baby. You do realize nothing happens in the belly button, right?
Don't you try and tell me how to make babies.
Anyways, I am going to make sure that you pay me back for all my money that you stole.
What are you talking about? We're family. You have a duty to help support all of us.
I already told you that you and I aren't married. Did you already forget? Or are you just illiterate?
Quit using big words like that.
I can't believe that you actually quit your job thinking that I would be willing to dedicate my life just to work for you two. Good luck making it now with no job and just your mom's retirement checks.
Give us money to make it through a couple more months at least.
No, I don't think I'll be giving you anything other than a court summons.
But why? You're supposed to be our servant.
Well, you won't need any money, really. You'll be in jail, you see.
Jail? What are you talking about?
I told you that I was gathering evidence, didn't I? Well, I'm going to use it to see that you're arrested. I have doctor's notes describing what you've done to me as well.
A doctor's note? But I didn't give you enough money to see a doctor.
I talked to an occupational health specialist.
I thought I told you to quit using big words around me. Quit trying to trick me.
Okay, let me explain in very simple terms for you. A doctor comes to my office several times a month and offers regular checkups.
No, you're kidding me. This can't be.
I showed the doctor the bruises on my stomach and back, and he told me that I should go to the police right away. But I explained to him why I needed to wait just a little bit longer.
Do you really want to try and send us to jail that badly?
Oh, trust me. I really, really do. I think the world would be much better without you two loose in society. That is why I am doing all of this. You'll have to pay for what you've done in jail.
Go to the police and tell them that you were just joking. Tell them you filed a false report.
And just why do you think that I would do anything like that?
Because my mom is getting up there in age. You can't really expect to do this to a poor old lady, can you?
Oh, I don't think she's nearly as innocent as she pretends to be. And besides, she really isn't that old. I'm sure she has plenty of healthy years ahead of her to spend in jail.
You think my mom is going to make it in jail? What is the matter with you? You're horrible. How can you send a woman like her into jail? That's right. I'll kill you before I let that happen.
Oh, so I guess that we add threats to the list of charges that the police can bring up against you.
No, wait. My mom was just joking. She didn't really mean that.
Was it a joke? It sure didn't feel that way to me at all.
You tricked us for all this time, lying to our faces, and now you're going to the cops? How dare you? Don't you know all we've done for you?
What you've done for me? What are you talking about? You fed me cold leftovers, barely let me shower, made my life a living hell. What is there to be grateful for?
That should be more than enough for a servant. What are you complaining about?
Well, you can go ahead and try to convince the judge of that in court, can't you?
I'll never forgive you. You won't get away with this.
Oh, I think I will. I am going to be suing you for all that you did to me. I am going to make you pay for the money that you stole and the mental anguish that you caused me. It should be more than $100,000 at a minimum.
Oh, please. Are you crazy? There is no way that you can make us pay that much money to you.
You have no idea. You owe me far more than that. But I am going to bleed you for that much money. Mark my words.
If anyone deserves to get that kind of money, it's us.
Well, I have to say, you are staying strong until the very end, aren't you?
Charlie, listen to me. If I get arrested, I am going to take all of the blame. Don't admit to anything. Do you understand? Mom, are you sure about that? Are you really sure? That's right. Instead, I want you to go out and hire the best lawyer you can find to save me. We're going to beat this together. Okay, son? Find a job as soon as you can, hire a lawyer, and save your mother. Wait, what? You want me to go back to work? Ugh, no thanks, man. What are you talking about? You're a man. It's your job to work. But I thought we were making Letty work, weren't we? Don't make up excuses. Just do what I tell you to, all right? I don't want to work, and I don't want to go to jail. Both sound pretty sucky. Don't be so selfish. I'm your mother, and it's your responsibility to help me.
Well, don't worry. I have great news for the two of you. You both are going to be getting arrested. So this whole fight is just pointless.
No! He has to protect me! He has to do what I say!
Well, I guess I just hope the best for you two. By the way, I am going to be submitting this whole conversation as evidence too.
Wait, yeah, Mom, we can't keep talking here anymore.
talking about? Don't be stupid. There is no way that text can be evidence. I don't know about that. This is the 21st century. Texts are more than admissible. Wait, is that really true? When did that happen? Oh no, this is really bad.
Mom, I think we need to run. We can't stay here.
You're right. We've got to get out of here.
You're at the casino, right? Don't worry. I'll come and pick you up.
Just make sure that you pack up my bags for me, okay? Pack lots and lots of clothes for me.
Of course. We won't let Letty get away with this.
No, we won't. We are going to make her pay for what she's done. You hear me? We are going to get you back. Oh, yeah. I'm sure that'll happen. Looking forward to it. While Charlie's mom was at the casino and he was packing up all of her things at home, the police went to their respective locations and arrested them both. They did a lot of horrible things. I've purposely omitted a lot of what they did to me because it's too shocking to tell. I've also blocked some of it out of my mind. Even my lawyer was tearing up as I told her my story. I was glad to be out of the situation, but happier to find out that they were going to jail. Since neither Charlie nor his mother had that much money, they'll probably spend the rest of their sorry lives having their wages garnished after they're out of jail. I had a friend of mine leak some of my story to the press, and Charlie and his mother's faces were plastered all over the news. I only hope that from now on, no one ever falls for their trap again. My parents were furious with me and asked why I would put myself in such a dangerous situation. But they were crying tears of joy that I was safe now. All I want to do now is go travel and forget about all my horrible experiences. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. See you next time. Looks like starting next week, you and I will be roommates. Wait, what? Well, you're my daughter-in-law now, after all. We need some family bonding time. Look forward to you being here, Evelyn. Dale never told me anything about this. As far as I heard, Dale and I were going to be living together. Just the two of us. That's what I told my friends and family already, too. But you're fine with it, right? Of course you are. You didn't even give me a chance to answer. Well, there's a lot of things I'm going to need from you starting now, so it's better I keep you close. There's a list that runs all the way to the end of the street with your name on it. What? So you're wanting me to move in so you can use me? Use you? I've heard of this before. Someone new comes into the family, so everyone uses her as a maid with the threat of kicking her out. Do you want me to clean your house and cook every day while you just sit around or something? Heavens, no! I would never let you do the housework in the first place. You wouldn't do it right, and I like doing it myself anyway. Then what do you need from me? If not chores, what list could there possibly be? Well, you see, Kayla has recently discovered she is pregnant. She's still in high school, so she's got a lot on her plate right now. I want you to help take care of her starting next week. Wait, is Kayla seriously pregnant? I only just found out the other day. Not sure how long she's known. Oh, God. I'm sorry to hear that. I think. I'm not sure what to say. What is she going to do about school, then? Well, there's not much we can do. She's just gonna have to drop out for the rest of the year. Okay. Does her father know? I'm sure he's not happy. Don't know, don't care. Shouldn't he know? I feel like that's something you guys need to talk about. You can't brush it off and pretend it's just her problem. She's your daughter. She's no daughter of mine. As far as I'm concerned, she's not part of this family anymore. What? Don't say that about your daughter. I don't mean that figuratively. She's not related to me at all.
Kipper had her with one of his little girlfriends who then ran off. So it's not my problem at all. She's lucky I put up with her as long as I did, to be honest.
Then what about her and Dale? Is he not your son either?
No, Dale's mine. But Dale and Kayla are not real siblings. They are not related by blood, at least.
Oh, I had no idea.
There was no point in telling you, so I didn't say. But anyway, she's not mine, so I don't really care what this leads to.
Don't say that. I know she's not related to you by blood now, but that doesn't mean she's not still family, right? And Kipper is really sick. He won't be around much longer. You're the only one she has to support her during all of this.
She did ask me. Why did you think I know about it in the first place? But I'd rather not deal with it, which is why I'm bringing you here to do it for me.
I'm willing to help her out if she needs it, but I can't do everything. I can take her to the hospital and stuff, but there's no way I can work as a full-time caregiver.
Ugh, seriously? Useless children nowadays. Whatever. In that case, I'll just have to kick her out.
What?
It's her own fault. She shouldn't be out there with boys at her age. She should be focused on schoolwork.
Weren't you still in school when you got pregnant with Dale? I heard you went through a really hard time because of it. Does she know about that? Maybe if you explained what happened to you, she'll understand and start working to help herself. Maybe she can learn to be more responsible from all of this.
I have no idea if she knows. I rarely talk to her.
Oh, all right, then I can ask her. I don't want her to suffer this alone. I'll do what I can to help her out, okay?
Don't go off and involve yourself in things that don't concern you.
Huh? I don't think I'm going too far or anything, am I? You asked me to take care of her, so isn't this something that involves me anyway?
I didn't ask you to talk to her about my private history. Keep your nose out of that. All I want is for you to take care of her. Bring her food, make sure she goes to her hospital appointments. That's it. Anything else is going too far.
Is she at home with you right now?
Yes, she is locked up in her room right now. That's why I need you to move in and start your work as soon as possible. There's no problem with that, right? You'll be moving in with Dale, so you won't have to pay rent or anything. As long as you do your job right, I won't charge you for anything. Consider it a good investment for you, too.
I can't just tell you no after hearing about this. Especially since you threatened to kick her out. Of course I'll help. I have no other choice.
Make sure you keep her room nice and tidy, and do whatever she needs.
Is that it? That doesn't seem like a lot. Especially not enough requiring moving for.
I'd rather not ever see her again. She's been a pain in my side since I moved in. So make sure the room looks like no one even lives in there, and do everything so I don't have to look at the little idiot. Makes me sick just thinking about it.
Okay, I get it. Please stop insulting Kayla like that.
I'm sure you two will get along wonderfully. You both have the same personality. Annoyingly cheerful. But that sweet smile is nothing but lies. I dread to think what sort of darkness you two keep hidden away underneath.
I'm not faking my concern if that's what you're worried about. I'll stay by her side and help her. I promise. My name is Evelyn, and I am 28 years old. 2 months ago, I finally married the man of my dreams, Dale. We met during a huge New Year's party. We somehow got paired up for a game, and one thing led to another. And here we are. He's a pretty quiet person. Most of his friends tease him, saying he doesn't speak enough. But he's the nicest man I've ever met. He's always worried and trying to make sure I'm happy. We share a lot of interests, too. I've never met another horror lover before he came around. After just a year and a half of dating, we were planning the wedding. The first time I met Luna, my mother-in-law, was when I went personally to deliver the wedding invitation to her house. She barely said a word to me at the time. It was clear she wasn't stoked about it. The one thing she ever really said about it was, make sure you have a son. At the time, I never thought about it, but asking for a specific grandchild from us is odd, to say the least. I always felt like something was off with her, but I could never put my finger on it. That was until I moved in with her, of course. I couldn't say no, though, because I really wanted to help Kayla out. But I won't lie, the idea of taking care of someone I barely know was terrifying. I didn't know anything about taking care of a pregnant woman. Something about Kayla reminded me of myself. Maybe it's her cheerful personality, as Luna said. So, I decided to do my best. Where are you at, Kayla? I feel like you've been leaving the house almost every day now for long periods of time.
Can't tell you. Sorry. It's a secret.
I don't think you should be leaving on your own like that anymore. It's gonna get tougher on your body as you move along with the pregnancy and all that.
Why do you care? You don't even know me.
That doesn't matter. You're Dale's little sister, so we're still family.
I'm not part of this family. My mother has made that very clear throughout the years.
She really doesn't think you're family just because you're not related by blood, right? In that case, I'm in the exact same position. We're not related by anything. I'm just here because I met Dale.
True.
So we can be in this together if you'd like. So can you just talk with me for a bit? I want to help.
Why do you even care? You should be off with Dale on a honeymoon or something. You don't have time to hang around me.
Well, first of all, this is much more important for me. And second, Dale is off on a business trip for 3 weeks anyway, so I couldn't spend time with him if I wanted to. And Luna stays holed up in her room all day, so I never have to do anything with her. I'm basically free all the time.
Don't you have a job?
I got the day off.
Why did you do that?
So I could talk with you. I came as quick as I could. I know you're probably uncomfortable with a stranger moving into the house, especially with the current situation. So I wanted to talk to you properly and help you out.
Huh. Is this your way of trying to get on my mom's good side or something?
No way. This is my own choice.
I don't believe you. I can't believe anything adults tell me nowadays. My dad always told me he wondered what life would be like if he never had me. And Mom does nothing but remind me I'm not hers. And then that thing with Dale, too.
Wait, did Dale do something?
Oh, never mind. It's nothing. Please just leave me alone.
I know it's hard, Kayla. Actually, my parents weren't so great either, to tell the truth. Would it make you feel better to know you're not alone? If so, I can tell you. My father was a huge gambling addict. If he had a bad day and lost too much money, he'd always take it out on me and my mother. Then, of course, my mother got stressed and upset, and she took that out by hitting me as well. She preferred to hang out with other men or party than stay and take care of me. I'd seen a lot of things kids were never meant to see or experience because of all of it. When I turned 7, I ended up getting taken away by social services. After that, I was brought to a foster home, where I was raised.
Really?
Yes. I would never lie about something like this. Look, I know you weren't in the exact same situation, but I understand what you're going through. Not having your family love you or treat you right. I know just how much that can hurt.
Oh. I had no idea.
So at the very least, we can understand each other in that way. So how about we become each other's family?
Right now I'm in Washington Park.
Oh, that's the one next to the school, right? That's not too far away, thank goodness. Would you mind if I came to see you?
Actually, it's getting really windy, so I'm just going to come home. Would you meet me halfway so we can walk home together? Only if you have time, of course. Taking long walks really calms me down.
Gotcha. On my way. I've got some things I want to talk to you about too, so that works for me. But some of these questions might be a bit embarrassing for you to talk about face to face. Do you mind if I ask you a few through text here while I walk?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. First question. Do you know who the father is to this baby?
Yeah, I do.
Could you tell me who it is then? He's partially responsible, so he needs to do something about this as well.
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Mom told me not to tell anyone who it is.
Why would she tell you that? Wait, does she know who it is?
Yes, she does. But I can't tell you. Sorry. I don't think you'd be able to handle the truth.
What? What are you talking about?
Evelyn, what am I supposed to do? I didn't want this. I never wanted kids. I've heard it's really painful. I don't want this. Everything is too painful. All I do is get abandoned and hated. I don't want to even be alive anymore.
Please don't say that, Kayla.
I'm terrified. I don't want to go through childbirth. I don't think I should be having kids anyway. Everyone acts like my life is a waste and that I don't belong here. I don't want to bring another child into a life like this.
I understand that, but listen, Kayla. You have to take some responsibility too, right? You didn't use any protection or use birth control, even though you could have.
No, it's not my fault. You don't understand. That's not what happened. I couldn't tell them no.
Wait, you don't mean... Did they force you to do this?
Look, I don't want to hurt you. You're a good person. You've been kinder to me than I deserve. I really want you to be happy and get the life you deserve. So listen to me when I say, you probably shouldn't stay with Dale. It's better if you cut ties with this family as a whole.
Dale? Speaking of him, you mentioned him earlier but wouldn't tell me about him.
Yeah, I did.
Don't tell me you're trying to say what I think you are. You mentioned him doing something, then told me I'd be shocked if I found out the truth. He's obviously done something to you. I'm prepared to lose my relationship with him to know the truth. I want you to tell me.
Really? Are you sure?
Yes. We're family after all, right? I'm on your side. No one else's.
Okay. Thank you. I'll tell you when we both get home. I don't want to talk about it while we walk outside. We should meet up soon.
I try not to look in there because I don't care, but that room has become awfully empty recently. Are you throwing out all of your stuff or something? I can't deny I love the minimalistic approach.
No, I'm not throwing it out. Actually, I'm leaving. Me and Dale are getting a divorce.
Odd, but I asked you to move in to take care of Kayla. What are you going to do about that?
She's coming with me. We're going to move out together.
You're both going? OMG, yes! I've been waiting for this moment. Finally, I can get her out of my hair. I don't want a grandson that isn't even related to me anyway, so that works perfectly.
You've got a lot to say about Kayla, don't you?
I don't need anyone in my life except my son. As long as Dale stays with me, I am fine. I only let you marry Dale so I would look good and Kipper would agree to stay with me. But after he got into that car accident, it's not like he'll be around much longer anyway. So at this point, I only kept you around so you could do something about that idiot child.
You really don't view her as a person at all, do you? I've never once seen you think about her feelings.
Why would I? She's not my family. I'm not going to waste my time worrying about a stranger.
Isn't she family, though? The baby she's carrying is Dale's, so that's your biological grandson.
What are you talking about?
Dale is the father of Kayla's baby.
You're just making up nonsense.
Kayla told me everything.
You had actually asked Dale to go ahead and do it, didn't you? I would do no such thing! She's obviously lying. Why would you believe a child that couldn't even finish school without getting knocked up? Why would I ask him to do that anyway?
I did think about that. A lot, actually. And I came to the conclusion it was probably for Dale, right? He had wanted to do that for a while, so you asked him to in order to make him happy.
Don't be stupid. If Dale wanted something like that, he has you. That's what a wife is for in the first place.
Normally, yes. But the truth is, Dale is into younger women, isn't he? I've known for a while, but I didn't know it was an obsession that went into the real world. I had seen him obsessed with younger girls in video games. In fact, those are the only ones he liked.
He's always playing those stupid games. I don't pay attention to any of it.
We played a lot of games together, so I know the sort of stuff he likes. And I looked up the plots of all the games in his room over the years, too. I know just the kind of people Dale likes. He showed me a few of them, too, but I didn't take any notice to it. I never thought he'd act out on this sort of thing.
He's always been alone. He'd never be able to be happy without fulfilling his daydreams he'd gotten from those video games. He just got more and more depressed over the years and did nothing but play those games. Then I realized I could fix it. Kayla is in the way, so why not? I said he should go ahead with her, if it makes him happy.
And you didn't ask Kayla, did you? She didn't want to do that.
Well, that's not really my problem. Of course it's your problem! You did this to her! She's going to suffer for months now carrying a child she didn't want and didn't even give permission for. Do you not realize what sort of crime this is? Crime? How on earth is this a crime? Kayla isn't even 18 yet. She's underage. By that alone, it's illegal to sleep with a minor. As her mother, I gave her permission. She's mature enough to handle it. But she didn't even give permission. That's another crime on top of that. Being a mother doesn't give you the right to decide that anyway. And now that it's in writing, you've basically proved you were an instigator to all of this. Instigator? Does that mean that Dale and I can both get in trouble?
Yes, that is what I mean.
And not can. You will. Don't say that. Everything is going perfectly right now. We don't need that. Dale is doing great at his job, even being entrusted with these big business trips now. And I'm finally getting rid of Kayla now that you are moving out with her. Shut the hell up, you old hag. Excuse me. It's people like you that make this world a terrible place to live in. As long as you are allowed to roam free, more and more people will suffer from your hands. It doesn't matter if you're not directly related by blood. You are still family. And yet you went against that and let Dale hurt her in such a horrible way. Jail is too good for you. If it was up to me, I'd send you straight to hell for this. How dare you? Dale included. He can burn alongside you. I thought he was a good person. He's the kindest man I had ever met. Or so I thought. But he's just a coward who was hiding his true self. You're just two cowards who pretend to be adults, while you can't even understand the simple idea of wrong versus right. You can't be allowed to stay in society. You don't deserve it. Don't insult Dale like that. He's my son. He could never do anything wrong in my eyes. It's not a surprise he's the way he is, to be honest. After all, he was raised by you. There is nothing wrong with Dale. He's an amazing boy.
Is he really, though? An amazing child doesn't stoop down to hurting others and becoming a criminal to make themselves happy. An amazing child has a brain that's bigger than an amoeba, one that can understand what's wrong.
How dare you talk that way about your own husband?
He won't be my husband for long. I'm going to make sure you two pay for what you've done. This family of yours is going down.
Wait, don't do anything rash. Please just move on. You and I are family too. You can't just turn against me like that, right? She's got you now anyway, so reporting us won't solve anything.
Us? Family? No way. I'm not related to you guys in any way. I'd be family with a murderer before I chose you guys. Does Dale know about this already? Nope. He's still on his business trip after all. I haven't contacted him all month, and he hasn't tried to contact me either. He's currently blissfully unaware of what he's coming back to. I've been too busy to message him anyway. I've been looking for a house for me and Kayla to live in together, which took up a lot of my time. Okay, good. Please just don't report this to the police. How do you two plan to live together anyway? She doesn't have a job. You two need someone to give you money for rent, right? That's none of your business. I have a job that I kept even after getting married, so I have my own money. We will figure it out together. I'll do whatever I can to give her the happiness she deserves. That's too much effort for someone like her. She won't even be grateful. She's an idiot. You can keep your opinions to yourself from now on, thank you. I don't associate with criminals. Sorry. So goodbye forever, I guess. Wait! I'll help take care of the child, I promise. Please just don't take this to the police. Let's work this out together. We don't need authorities involved. Evelyn, are you there? Please listen to me. There's so much I want to say. Where do I even start? I couldn't even believe someone like her could exist out there. To think a mother encouraged such a thing from the children she raised in her house. It really put things into perspective about just how dangerous this world can be. Of course, that wasn't the end of all of it. In the end, Dale and I got a swift divorce, without saying a word to each other. Dale blew up my phone with messages begging for some sort of reconciliation. Saying he'd changed, he was sorry, all the normal stuff. I left them on red and blocked him immediately. We reported what happened to the police, and Dale was arrested immediately. He was convicted to 10 years in prison, plus 3 years of community service. He deserved to be in there longer, but at least he was found guilty at all. Luna was also found guilty for instigating the crime. She was forced to pay a huge sum of money to Kayla as compensation. She is also on probation until further notice. In order to pay off the fees ordered by the court, she was forced to sell her house and most of her belongings. After everything was finally settled, Kayla and I were finally able to start our new life together. Due to her age, as well as the circumstances, we decided it was in her best interest to get an abortion. It's not the most desirable situation, but we believe it was the best decision that could be made at the time. Kayla felt very guilty and needed a long time to feel better after the procedure was over. But now that everything is solved, she still has her entire life ahead of her. We are both damaged, without family, but we are not alone. We have each other. And I hope we can stay a family and support each other forever, no matter what happens to us. When I look down at her, I almost feel like I'm looking at a younger version of myself. One day, I'll make sure she finds happiness, no matter what. And I'll make sure I find it for myself as well. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. See you next time! Are you going to be late today? I wanted to talk to you about something that's been on my mind. Are you free to talk? It's not too much trouble, is it?
I have a little time. What is it?
I just had a conversation with Mother about giving birth and what will happen after that. The due date is late December. It's the peak season during the holiday period. I think it's just going to be too much for my mom to travel all the way here and take care of me after I give birth. Plus, it's too late for me to book a hospital out by where they live. What do you think we should do? I haven't booked a postnatal care unit either.
That's right. It might be difficult for us. Do you think that we've made a mistake? Maybe we should have sorted this out all a long time ago. We shouldn't really leave it to the last minute, should we? That might make it a bit difficult when coming to find suitable postnatal care. I'm sorry I didn't plan things out better for you.
Is there nothing we can do? It's going to be really hard for me. It's going to be a stressful time, and this is only going to make things worse.
I'm sorry, I'll be busy with work too, so I won't have that much time to spare. I'll try find some time to help you. I'm sure that your mother can do the same. Also, I don't know if we'll be able to get the highest quality of care. Every second we wait, our chances of finding something good for you goes down.
I really want the highest quality of care. I think it's really important. What do you think?
Maybe you're right. We should really try to get that.
Good. I'm happy you agree. It would be unfair on me if it wasn't the best.
What if I couldn't attend with you? Would you be unhappy? What if it was only my mother with you?
The most important thing is I have a comfortable and stress-free place to be after birth. If your mother is there, then she might cause me a bit of stress. What do you think? Am I being unreasonable?
I'm not so sure. It might be okay. I don't think that she'll bother you that much.
What if it has a negative effect on my recuperation?
Surely it won't be that bad.
Okay, well, I guess I won't need to worry about this so much from now on. I'm sure everything is going to be fine.
Yes, just try not to worry about it too much. Even if someone is there with you, I'm sure it won't stress you out too much. If it does, then just tell me and I'll try to get something sorted out. I can get things changed if we need to. Don't you worry.
Thanks for that. It makes me feel better just talking about it with you.
Yes, that's right. I'm sure this conversation alone has had a positive effect. It's good to talk about problems when you have them. Don't just leave them bottled up inside. You have to let your stress out.
You're right. I hope we are going to be good parents. What do you think? Will I be a good mother?
I am sure you're going to be a great mother. We're going to offer the child everything it needs to have a wonderful life.
I agree. What time are you coming home today? You should hurry up. I'll cook something really nice for when you get home. I'm in pain. My stomach hurts. It seems worse than normal. Why is it so bad? It hurt a little bit during the night. I woke up a few times feeling sick, but it went away. When I got up this morning, I didn't feel good either. But this often happens, so I didn't think anything of it. But it's been getting worse all day. It's almost unbearable now. There is only 1 month left until I am due, and my stomach has really started to hurt. I'm worried about it. I hope there is nothing seriously wrong.
Okay, I'm coming now. I'll get there as quick as I can. 10 minutes at the most. Just sit tight and try not to stress. I'm coming right now.
Mother, look. Something amazing has happened. The child came early. It was such a surprise to us all. I was feeling some pain in my stomach last night and this morning. I was really worried, so we rushed to hospital. The doctor told us that the baby was coming already. We were so surprised, but it happened really quickly. That's amazing news. I'm happy to hear it. How are you doing? Is everything okay? Yeah, everything is fine. The medical staff helped us through the whole process, and it was actually over quite quickly. It was very painful for me, but I'm sure I'll recover. It was much more painful than I imagined it was going to be. I haven't even been able to get up. I'm in too much pain. I also haven't been able to breastfeed yet. The baby is in the incubator now. It's wonderful to hear. I'm glad that everything is okay. I'm sorry that I couldn't be there with you. I feel great guilt about it. I feel I should be there with you. I've been so busy. I just didn't have time. It's okay, don't worry about it. In the future, you'll have more time, and then you can be with us then. Tell your husband that I'm so happy he was there to be with you. It's so nice to have a man like him to look after you. I feel terrible that I couldn't do more, but it is nice to know that he was there when you needed him. What a great guy. Don't you worry about the future. Don't get too stressed. Stress isn't good for your body. Just relax and enjoy your recovery period. Try to bond with the baby. Congratulations on the good news. I hope to see you and the baby soon. I think you've heard the news. The child has come. I heard the news. It's brilliant.
I am going to come now myself and see you.
It was 1 month early. I'm worried. Is the child going to be okay? There were some pains and then the child came out. Do you think there is going to be a problem? It doesn't sound good if you ask me.
I'm not sure. You'll have to get a doctor to tell you. It's probably best to rest right now. Try not to worry about it.
Okay, I'll do that.
Have you arrived home yet?
Yes, we just got back.
I'll get ready and then come over. I'll do some cooking for you to help. You know I like doing that.
Okay, don't rush.
Have you eaten well recently? You know, it's very important after giving birth to eat properly. You need to make sure that your body recovers.
Yes, I've been eating very well. We're lucky to live near the ocean, so there is a lot of seafood for us to eat. It's been this way since I was young. I always like to eat fish and other kinds of seafood. I know it's good for me. All that omega-3. I try to vary how I cook it. Sometimes I fry, sometimes steam, other times I bake. It's good to do slightly different things, otherwise you get bored.
Good. I'm happy to hear that. It's good to hear that you are looking after yourself and taking your health seriously. It will be really beneficial to your recovery.
That's right. I really need to pay attention to it.
Have you eaten a lot today?
Yes, a little. I'll have some more in a bit.
Don't delay. Go and get it now. You don't want to miss it, do you?
Okay, in a moment. Thanks again for caring about me. It's really nice to know someone cares. Sometimes I worry I can't manage on my own, so thanks for your support. I've been having a few little problems recently. Sometimes I felt a little uncomfortable when I go to the toilet, but I'm sure it will fade as time goes by. It takes time after pregnancy for your body to fully recover. I should be patient.
Don't you worry about it. I'm always here to help you. You don't need to think about it. We are family. We should look out for each other.
That's right. We're one big family. But still, thanks for everything. Let's hope for good health and happiness.
And let's hope for the best for our little baby. I can't wait to see him again. I'm sure he's going to be very happy to see me.
That's right. Soon he'll be moving about and making noise. I'm sure he'd be delighted to see you.
How are you doing? How is your health? I've been thinking about you.
Mom, it's fine. I'm great. My mother-in-law is really looking after me. She really cares for me, so I'm happy about that. As for my health, I'm fine. A few aches and pains here and there, but apart from that, I'm okay. I'm sure I'll keep getting better as time goes by. Soon enough, I'll be back to full health. I'm sure of it. I am having a bit of difficulty breastfeeding, though. It makes me feel a bit sad that I can't do it. Instead, I'm giving the baby powdered milk. I know it's not as good as breast milk, but it should be okay.
Okay. Well, don't worry about it too much. The stress might make things worse. Stress doesn't solve any problems. Remember that. Just do your best. You're doing a great job. And as you say, the powdered milk is good enough. It's amazing what we can do these days, especially with all the medical and health technology we have. I'm sure the baby is going to get along just fine. If you get worried, then I will start to get worried too, and that isn't good. You can look after yourself as best you can. How about work? You're still at home resting, aren't you?
Yeah, I've barely been to work. I'm taking time off to care for the baby. I'm at home almost all day, and my mother-in-law has been coming over to help.
What about your sister-in-law? When is her baby due?
There's still a bit of time left until she is due. Mine came about a month early.
Okay, great. Well, it's nice to know that people are looking after you.
That's right. I'm really lucky.
Yes, we're lucky. But it would be even better if I could come and help you too. I feel a bit guilty for not doing so. Hopefully, I'll be able to help more in the future.
Thanks, Mother. Don't worry about it too much. Just do what you can.
Hi. I've managed to find some time to come and help you.
I've been so busy recently, but I finally managed to get some free time in my schedule. I'm going to come over and see you. Sorry it couldn't have been done sooner. Is there anything that you want me to get you for when I come? Is there anything you need? I don't mind if it's a little expensive. It's no problem for me.
Really? You're coming? Great. Finally, the baby boy can get to meet his grandmother. He's had to wait so long. There's nothing I need, so don't worry about that. I could also ask my husband to come, but it might be a bit difficult. I think he'll be busy.
Oh, that's a shame. He must be very busy with his work. I will just get the bus and come over. If you think of anything you need while I'm on the way, then don't hesitate to tell me.
Really, there's nothing I need. You are enough.
I wish there was something more I could do. I feel like I'm not helping enough.
No, really, everything is fine. No need for you to worry. Have a safe trip over here.
Okay, will do. See you soon.
Hi, Mom.
Hi. How are you? Are you eating well still?
Yes, I'm still eating the food you made for me last time you came over. It's really nice, so thanks for doing that. I put some of it in the freezer. It will last us a long time. I just get some out and let it defrost when I want some more.
That's good to hear. How is the pasta I made? And what about the beef? I found a recipe in an old book I had at home. It looked good, so I thought I'd make it. I hope you like it too.
Yes, I love it. Really delicious. I haven't been eating that much meat, though. I know meat is good for protein, but I don't like to eat too much. I just eat it occasionally. If I had too much, then I start to feel a bit bloated and tired. I also find it digests quite slowly, so I eat it at lunchtime. If I have it at dinner, then it might not have fully digested when I go to sleep. Sometimes I wake up in the night feeling sick. I think it's because the food has been sat on my stomach all night.
Well, make sure you eat enough. I don't want you to be malnourished, especially at this important time in your recovery. I was slightly concerned last time I came over. I saw that you didn't have much stuff in the fridge. It was nearly empty. What was going on?
Oh, it's nothing. We just hadn't been shopping, that's all. We did some shopping shortly after and stocked up again.
What about the other things I sent to you? Where were they? I didn't see them when I came over, and I had a good look.
What did you send over?
I've been sending over some fresh pasta, vegetables, and other spices. I bought it especially for you. I thought you'd like it. I sent over some fruit for you, too. You didn't get any of it?
Oh, I didn't notice them. When did you send them?
I sent them twice a week. There was a delivery service I found online. It's a really popular service these days, and I thought it would be nice to you. It was also going to be a way of saying sorry because I really haven't done that much to help since the baby was born. I wonder if there was some kind of a problem with the service. Maybe I should phone them and ask.
Did it come in a package or something? Was the delivery person supposed to check it had been delivered?
I'm not entirely sure, actually. So, you didn't see anything? No deliveries?
Not that I know of. Maybe I should ask my husband. Maybe he knows about it. Hey, honey. Do you know anything about a food delivery that my mother had sent to our house? Did something arrive?
Your mom sent food over? No, I didn't see anything. Why?
My mother said she was having food delivered to our house, but I don't know anything about it. She said it was a load of meat and fruits and vegetables. I think she spent quite a lot of money on it, so I'm just wondering where it all went. She said it was being delivered to the house twice a week. She told me she found some kind of delivery service online.
I didn't notice anything.
What about your mother? Do you think she saw anything?
She never mentioned anything to me about it. Maybe she saw it, though, and just used it to make you dinner.
Wouldn't she have said something, though? This is all kind of weird. She told me she sent a lot of stuff over.
It beats me, no idea what happened.
Okay, that's strange. I have no idea either. Hello!
Hi there. What's up? Hello, everyone. Hello. Hope everything is going okay with you.
My mother told me that she has been sending food to our house. However, I didn't get the food. Do we know what happened to it? I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just wondering what happened. I'm not sure what the problem was. Maybe the delivery driver went to the wrong house or something? I'm sure we can solve this in the end, but I just thought I'd ask you if you knew anything.
No, it's definitely not that. The delivery driver took a photo after delivering the food. The photo was clearly of your house. It was taken right outside your door. So that can't be the problem. No idea what is.
So what happened then? It's really puzzling me.
Oh, I think I know what we're talking about here.
What is it?
Your sister-in-law is about to have a child, too. I was worried about her. Having a child can be stressful on the body, and you need good food afterwards. I was really worried that she might get sick or unwell. If that happened, then what was I going to do? How would I cope? You always want the best for your children, don't you? I wanted her to have some nourishing food.
What are you trying to say?
Oh my gosh. Is this real? I got the food and took it to make some things for my daughter. I thought it would be okay. We are all one big family, aren't we? I think we should treat each other's children as we should treat our own. I just wanted the best for my daughter, and I was already making some food for you. I saw that you had enough, so thought you probably wouldn't mind if I shared some of the food around. But I bought all that stuff for my daughter. I was sending it over especially for her. I didn't think that her diet was good enough, so I wanted to top it up with some more health foods. I spent a lot of time and money finding all those things for her to eat. I could tell. It was very delicious. You chose well. How can you treat this so lightly? Do you know how much I spent on that food? I was so worried when I found out that my daughter hadn't been getting it. I had intended it for her and not someone else. There was about 2 pounds of food in each delivery. It was no small amount and it was expensive. The delivery was supposed to take place twice a week and it never got to her. I've been cheated. I went to her house and saw that the fridge was almost completely empty. I was so worried that she wasn't eating properly. It causes me a great amount of stress. Now I find out that you took the food and gave it to your daughter. And you did this without even thinking to ask for permission. I just can't understand it. I don't think it makes such a difference. It still went to someone who needed it. I think we should all be a bit more generous and a bit more understanding. It's not like I went into a store and just stole a load of food. We are family. We should be able to give and take from each other. I think I've said all I want to say about this matter.
I'm sorry about what happened. I can't believe it. It's such a shock to me.
I can't believe that she would do that. All along this was going on and I never knew. Imagine if I hadn't mentioned it that day. It might have gone on forever. How could she do this behind our backs? I understand what she is saying. We should look out for each other. But you should also get permission if you are going to do something like that. I'm not sure I can forgive her.
Did you speak to your mother?
No, why? What is it?
My mother was sending me over those foods for me to eat. All along, your mother was taking them secretly and giving them to your sister. My mother is quite upset about the whole thing.
Really? That's really something, isn't it?
She did apologize to my mother and she did try to explain herself. But is it going to be enough? My mother seemed a little bit mad by the whole thing. I hope they can patch it up in the future. I really think she crossed a line doing what she did.
Well, what should we do from now on?
I don't think I want to see your mother for the time being. I can look after myself for a while. I don't need her help. I think it is best if we don't see each other for a while. She didn't even tell us what was going on. I think it is out of order. I can't accept that she would just take the food that was sent to our house. What was she thinking? My mother bought that especially for me. I know she was doing it to help your sister, and I know she needed it after giving birth too. But I still think it is a bit much.
She went too far. Too sneaky.
I'm sorry about it. I understand that it's hurt your feelings.
You're right. It has. And who can blame me?
I'm sorry, I really don't know what to say. I think I agree with you. I understand the way you feel. Hi there, it's me. I just wanted to apologize to you about what happened. Your mother bought that food for you. I accept that what happened was wrong, and I wanted to really stress how sorry I am about this whole incident.
I can't believe that she would do such a thing.
I spoke with my son earlier today. We both agreed that you and my wife should spend some time apart. We accept that it was her fault and you and her should have a little break from each other. Hopefully at some time in the future, you'll be able to forgive her and let her back into your life. However, I accept that it might be some time yet. When you feel ready, you can contact us. We can get together and have a little meal or something. Hopefully we can work this out. Until then, I will also leave you in peace.
You don't have to. I'm not upset with you. You can still talk with me if you want. I'm happy to do so.
Okay, thank you. Do that. Again, I'm really sorry about it and grateful you can forgive me. She has caused you a lot of trouble, and I'm really sorry for that. I'm gonna come and meet you now. Is that okay?
Why? What is it?
No, it's nothing special. Just wanted to come and see you.
Is it something to do with your mother? Don't worry, I don't blame you in any way.
Okay, that's good. It's just I know that it hurt your mother a lot. I still feel bad about it.
No, it's fine. You come on over. Don't think about it.
Hi, honey. I had a thought. It's about our son. His birthday's soon. Are we gonna have a birthday party? I think it would be nice. I'd like to celebrate birthdays, and I'd feel guilty if we didn't do something. What do you think?
Oh, really? Maybe we can do. But I think it would be better if we just did something small. We don't need to be too over the top, do we?
And also, I think my mother wants to come too. What do you think about this idea? Could you accept it? I know she annoyed you, but it's been a while now. Maybe we can move on together?
Don't even mention her. I'm not in any mood to talk about her. I'm still not ready to forgive her for all that stuff. We need some more time apart, I'm afraid.
Is it really still that sore for you? Can't we just move on? I think we should forgive and forget for the sake of our son. I know he's small, but he might feel something in the atmosphere. It might harm his development if there are some family problems. Also, my mother says she really misses the child and really wants to see him again. She'd love to be part of his life, so why don't we let it happen? Maybe we could come over and have a little time together. I could bring my mother over for a few hours and you could get used to the idea of talking to her again. I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem. Life is too short to hate. At some point, we need to forgive and forget. We need to accept each other for the flaws we have. You only live once. Also, my mother doesn't have that much to do. She spends a lot of time on her own. And after the incident, she spends a lot of time worrying. I think it would be nice if she could come and see the child again. It would help relieve her stress.
It's a no from me. I'm sorry. I'm not yet ready to move on. There is plenty of time in the future for that. I am happy with how things are right now, and I think we can continue. Also, don't pass on any information to your mother from me. In fact, don't mention her again. I don't want to hear about her.
Okay, if you insist. I still think it's a shame, but it seems that there is no convincing you.
Hello. Hello? Who is this? It's me, your mother-in-law. Oh, it's you. Why are you contacting me? You know I don't want to talk to you right now. I think I've made that very clear. I don't want to communicate with you. I need some time alone. I have told you I'm sorry so many times. Why can't you accept it? It's been a long time since that happened. Can't you be a bit more mature and move on? Also, I want to see the baby. I've barely seen him since he was born. It's really hurting me. How can you be so cold-hearted and just cut me out like this? You shouldn't treat family members like this. It's not right.
Who are you to talk about treating family members right? Have you forgotten what you did?
We are family. Don't you feel my pain? Of course it hurts me to be cut out like this. I know I hurt you in the past, but we can get over that. This whole thing has gone too far. It seems like you're sulking. You are too old for this.
What do you mean, sulking? I'm not sulking. What a stupid thing to say. Just because people won't do what you say, you start making accusations about their behavior. Maybe you should spend more time looking at yourself and less time criticizing other people. You're the one who needs to grow up. It's taken a lot of patience to put up with you. I don't know if I can take it much more. Being around you brings me no pleasure. Why should I let you back into my life now?
Why can't you just get over this? It's not fair to hurt your own mother-in-law like this. You treat me like a criminal.
My mother sent a lot of food to my house for me to help me recover after giving birth. It was supposed to be for me, and you took it all. You didn't ask anyone, you just took it. You're pretty much a criminal. Now you just want to come back into my life when you please. It doesn't work like that. You need to start being more respectful to other people and their wishes. Then you can start to turn your life around and improve your relationships. You can't just steal other people's stuff and not expect anything to come from it. You need to understand crime and punishment.
That's enough. Stop talking down to me. I don't deserve this.
Don't talk to me again. Not this year, not the next year. Don't try to make contact with me. When I am ready, I will talk to you, but it might be a long time. And the more you try to force things, the less likely you are to get what you want. If you are unhappy about not seeing your grandchild, then blame yourself. It's no one else's fault.
I will speak to my son about this. Maybe he can change your mind.
I've already spoken to him several times and he's happy with my decision. He isn't going to force me into anything. You'll just have to accept that.
You really are an unpleasant little woman, aren't you? Cutting me out like this. It's cruel. At least send me some photos of the child. I miss him. I want to see him more.
No, I won't do. You'll just have to suffer. I'll talk with your husband, too. I don't mind doing that. It's just you I can't stand.
Can't you be a little bit more reasonable, please? I'm your mother-in-law. I'd do anything for you. I admit I've made mistakes, but it was just a mistake. I want to do my bit to help with the family, especially the child. It's my duty.
I don't need you if I'm being honest. I can do everything myself. What could you give me that I don't already have?
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Can't we just get along like we did in the past? Don't you remember the good old days? We used to get along so well. I'm really desperate to change your mind. I can't just let it go.
Do you really think you can change my mind? There's nothing you can do. I've told you over and over again, and you're just making me mad now. Why don't you just let it go? Enough is enough.
You don't have a choice.
How would you feel if I got a divorce with your son? I'm thinking about it. I really am. I can't stand you anymore. I just want to get away. You're constantly pestering me, and I can't take it anymore. I've been thinking about it for a while. It might hurt me, but the joy of escaping you once and for all would surely be worth it. Then you'll never see your grandchild again. What do you think about that? Your son will lose his wife. How would you feel? Goodbye! I raised the subject of divorce with my husband. He was shocked and angry about it. What would happen to the child? How would I look after myself and him? If I was alone, then how would I cope? I told him that maybe he could have a child and I would be happily alone. I told my parents too. They warned me about just doing whatever I wanted to. They told me not to run away from difficulties at the first moment. They told me that I should try my best to get through the bad times. My husband spoke with his mother. They had a raging argument.
He blamed her for this whole affair. His mother was really upset and apologized over and over. She said she was sorry for what she did and she had tried everything to make things better. She accused me of being childish and selfish, saying it was unfair. Maybe she is right to a certain extent, but I really couldn't stand that woman and I wanted her out of my life. I don't know what the future will bring. I'm not sure how we are going to get through this. Are we going to divorce or are we going to stay together? Who knows? It all depends on how that woman treats me from now on. Hopefully, she just leaves me alone until I feel like talking to her again. One day that might happen, but it won't be for a while yet. Rather than divorce, maybe the better choice is just to cut her out of my life. If I do get a divorce, then I know I will get custody over the child. I will also get child support, and I think my life won't be too difficult. I could just move out of town and get away. That way, she'll never see her grandchild again. She only has herself to blame. She caused me so much stress. I can't forgive her for what she did. Maybe I never will. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.